Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Crunch Time, where we come up big when it counts. I'm Dom with Sauce, Luke, and Anth. How we going, gents?
Pretty good, Dom. You?
Pretty good.
Good. Return of Anthony.
I'm back.
He's back.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Nah, I missed you boys. It was a good. It was it felt wrong on a Wednesday night to not have crunch time. It did. Even though this airs on Saturday, I wonder if people listening knows that we record this on a Wednesday.
They should. They should.
Surely.
Sauce always
yeah.
says it sometimes on the double coverage pod. He just goes, "Oh, we've got to wrap this one up. We've got to do crunch time." And some people have gone, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, pre-recorded. It comes out Saturday, but we'll record it."
Yeah, okay.
Right. That's why it's funny. That's why it's funny when we talk during this podcast and we go, on Wednesday this happened, and and stuff. We are recording it on Wednesday. We're pretending that we're recording it on Saturday.
People should know by now, surely.
The production value here at Coverage.Media is next level, and we refer in that past tense to make it seem that's the case, but it's not.
Who else? Who else is doing it like us? Yeah,
Mate, I had a revelation on Wednesday, by the way. And Sauce was just, he was in complete utter shock. I worked out finally how to zoom in when I share my screen on my Mac.
No way.
Finally.
Yeah. Only took him over 100 episodes to work it out.
That's huge.
I could have I could have literally Googled it.
Yeah.
But I waited literally 2 years to work this out. I apologized on Wednesday. I'm going to apologize again to my parents for paying 13 years of school fees for me to just commit a lemon act.
You didn't do IT, did you?
No,
you did IT as well.
No, it wasn't with MacBooks. It wasn't with MacBooks.
No one uses Macs here. Come on, let's be honest. Macs suck.
Definitely.
I'm gonna just come out and say it. Macs suck.
Mac's going to be your fire, or no? Sorry, Mac's going to be a flame for today.
Macs suck. No,
yeah, well, I'm a Mac fanboy.
Let's go!
Wow.
I was the same. I said it was shit, and then
it's the superior device.
You know what they say? You know what they say? Once you go Mac, you can't go back.
I heard that. Steve Jobs said that. I know he said that.
The iPhone, all right. I'll give him the iPhone, yeah, but not the Mac. Nah.
It's
nah.
Just a dickhead.
Nah.
There's simply.
I'm glad you said it, mate.
Nothing better.
Let it fly there.
Oh, we're losing it very early again on this show.
It's been a whole 4 minutes 50.
Oh, we've lost it.
Good.
What we got on the agenda today, we're going to go and do our starting five with some cards in our collection. Then we can discuss. I thought it's probably right for us to discuss the Ballon d'Or during the week.
Yeah, we talk about that.
Our thoughts on that, and then we'll get into Fire and Flame. So it should be a nice, quick, beautiful episode. Smooth straight back into
1 hour
it.
later.
Yeah. 1 hour is quick, man.
Whenever we say it's quick, it's never quick.
No.
It's just
nah. So stay tuned with us for the next 120 minutes. Some great content. Anyway, who wants to kick this off? Saucy, Luke, and me.
So you go first. We'll go in order.
All right.
Thomas, Sauce, me, Anth.
All right, done. All right. So at center, Big Shactus.
Nice.
Shactin' a fool.
He's pretty good, that guy.
Is that the rookie?
HGC 85.
Is the
It's not
tops
the
the
gold?
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Go.
No, I was going to ask a question. Is that the Shaq rookie you would go for, the tops?
Well, it's super affordable.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's nice. It's nice.
For sure.
But
the
it
gold
comes obviously in the
preferred.
gold. The gold's a preferred one.
Yeah, it comes with the gold foil, and that's one's a bit more rare than just the base. So
Yeah.
you can get like gold, definitely. But
21 USD, I think I paid for that.
I've seen some PSA 9s go super cheap as well recently.
Yeah. A power forward, excuse the painter's tape. Got David Robinson, patch auto to 25.
Is that on card?
Yep, that's on card.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice patch.
So I actually pulled this in a Cherry Collectibles break.
Oh, there you go.
Like I like Duncan and David Robinson and
They do pay sometimes.
yeah, but this was like I got that. What year was this? 2016-17. So I reckon I was in this break in 2016. So it's a long time ago now.
Yeah.
So 5 years ago.
Might have
Then
even been doing. It might have even been a case break. Back.
yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a case break. Honestly, you know what I think it was? This is going to sound ridiculous, but I reckon Spectra was in it, but it was like a teams break.
Okay.
So Spectra was the box in a teams break, and this was the last card that got pulled. And I remember my cousin was watching the break, and he goes, "Did you see it?" And I said, "No, I'm out." And I was rushing home to catch it, and he goes, "Just skip to the last pack." He goes, "Just skip to Spectra." And then I remember when was it Grace? I think Grayson ripped it, and he pulled that, and I was just like over the moon because I wanted David Robinson or Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Other guys I've looked for in the past are like Isaiah Thomas. Sometimes I go Detroit because they're super cheap, but I want like the vets, like the legends and stuff. So then at small forward, LeBron James jersey to 99, heir apparent. That's from NT.
Nice. Well, yeah.
2013-14.
Match one?
Yeah, game worn material. Guaranteed. Nice. It's guaranteed by Panini.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Funny story about this. In-laws went to America and they brought me home a gift, and this was the gift.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Like one of the many things that they got. Like they said, "Oh yeah, we saw this in a shop, but this was like not what it was worth now." So they bought us. It might have been like
it's numbered to 99, isn't it?
Yeah, 120 US or whatever it was, and it's not
gift.
worth that now. Like, as you know, it was
more or less
like 5 years. It's more. I've seen some of these up for some of these have been listed at $1,000, 500 US, 800 US. I don't know if they sold. They probably haven't sold, but
good gift though.
Yeah, I'll never sell it. It's LeBron, and he's in a Miami jersey, which you don't really see a lot of that stuff out and about. It's usually Cleveland and Lakers stuff. Then at the point guard, I've got Allen Iverson. That's a rookie card. It is a Fleer Skybox, Fresh Foundations.
That's a fire card.
Right. So I actually won this off of Big Boy Movement. I was just in one of his lives, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to do a giveaway," and he literally had a whole bunch of cards, and he pulled up the AI, and he goes, "I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. If you guess it, you can have the card. I'll ship it to you and everything." And I picked the number was like 87 or something, and he goes, "Oh yeah, double coverage is 1." And then he messaged me, and he's like, "Oh, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to send it?" I said, "Oh no, I've got to ship my cards." And Sammy was over the moon when I said that. You don't want to be sending a base card for 50 US or whatever it is, 30 US to Australia. So it went to ship my card, so he was pretty happy. And then at S-Guard, number 2, 199, one of my favorite products ever. And I used to go into breaks all the time. I used to buy boxes of this. I just love it. Is Kirby Bryant from 12-13 gold standard.
That's fine.
Nice.
So
making a comeback in this year's Chronicles as well. In the Chronicles,
yeah, gold standard in there. Looking at some Cole Anthony potentially, and then shout out, honorable mention, 6th man of the year. I had to put it in there because whenever I get an opportunity to plug the great man, I will plug him. But my 6th man is a custom D Wade card from Adam Beats and Breaks.
I'll rate it. Actually, I'm going to pick a 6th man as well because I wanted to put this guy in. Yeah, I'm going to have him in. Go next, Source.
All right. Let's fire it up. Make me big. Here we go. A bit extra extra light up in here. All right. So, point guard, I'm going with the man, Magic Johnson. I've got the number 25 Noir
Shit.
Signet auto there. There's his auto there. Bang.
Good
Pick
start.
that one up. So happy with that. Shooting guard, I'm going with Kobe Bryant. Another Lakers great. I've got the Hoops PSA 10. So I've got that there. Can't go past Kobe Bryant. Small forward, got to go with Lebron. I've got the Prism Silver in the SGC 10. He's first Lakers Prism Silver. Then I've got power forward. Now, these two are sort of interchangeable. Power forward, I've got Dirk, the great man, Nowitzki at power
That's
forward. I've
fire.
got the
That's nice.
Is that his
BGS
rookie?
9.5. This isn't a rookie. This is a 2008-09 Topps Chrome Refractor.
Nice.
This one's not numbered. There's another one. There's the X Factor as well, which is numbered. I had one of those, but I sold it. I've also got another one of these, which has actually got better subgrades, so I keep that one in the collection. This one's for sale, but just for these purposes, I just had this one.
What
on
is
hand.
his rookie? Out of curiosity, you don't know off the top of that.
Yes, I have his rookie card. Might
98.
be 98.
98. Okay.
No, I don't know that. Don't quote me.
Oh, I think it
That was
could
a
be
Tom, I can fact check it. And then at
98.
center,
98. It is 98.
Fucking
Oh.
good.
then
Ninth
at center,
pick. Ninth pick.
I've got
Nice.
Giannis.
Oh shit,
and,
Giannis auto. Nice.
I've got a Giannis auto here, MVP contenders number to 25, SGC 9.5, 10 on the auto. Look, I said to Dom, I said, can I put him at center? He goes, mate, you can put Steph Curry at center the way NBA's played these days. So I was like, yeah, that's a fair point. So I will put him at center, or else I was going to put Kareem at center. But and then
He's got a nice Kareem auto as well, so would have been not a bad.
Yeah, it would have been a good shout. And then on the bench, on the sixth man, because we're doing a 6-man, I'm going to put this guy, my boy, SGA. I got the optic. I got the that's number to 249. That's the scope, the premium box set.
Very nice.
Bang. I'll put my boy SGA. I was close to putting him at point guard. I seriously think this guy's so talented, SGA. There's so much more room for improvement on his game. So as well,
Even in his card price as well. I reckon there's a lot of room to move for his stuff.
well, a lot of his stuff has dropped. I mean, I just went through eBay before and chucked a few more of his autos, in my watch list. So
Yep.
I do have a few more in there. I'll see sort of where they're firming up. I'm sort of annoyed with myself that I didn't buy more autos. Not that long ago. You could have bought his numbered impeccable stuff for peanuts. I mean, I remember seeing these numbered to, I think it was 75 impeccable on card auto selling for like 60 US. I'm like, there's no, you wouldn't even find that close to that. And then there's a rookie as well. So yeah, he's definitely got room to grow. All right,
Yep.
Lukey. You're
All
up,
right,
mate.
I'm next. My team is a little bit more of a modern spin compared to you guys. There is one we'll say great in there, future Hall of Famer. But the rest of them, they're just nice cards that I have, and definitely the way I like playing this, buying the young guys and either trying to flip them or hold them a bit longer term, like the first two guys I'm going to say. So first one at point guard is my guy Trey Young.
Oh, that's sick.
Prism Mosaic PSA 9. Super low pop this one too. That's the reason why I love Prism Mosaic so much. They also look really cool too. So that's my first shooting guard. I've got Ja Morant, Optic
that's
Blue
mad.
Velocity, PSA 9, color match there too. Pretty sick. Hopefully he's back pretty soon after that injury that he had. Is anyone know a date on that yet?
2 weeks, I reckon.
2 weeks. Is that it?
Yeah, it was just a sprain.
Oh,
It was like Giannis. Remember, we thought Giannis was cooked, and
yeah, he was gonna be. Yeah,
he
that's
got away lucky, which is good.
Yep. Next, my small forward, I've got Carmella Anthony,
Oh,
Topps Chrome BGS 9. Yeah, player I
Okay.
loved.
I
Player
didn't
I
know that
loved.
you had that card.
I got a few Carmella Anthony cards.
Ah, I like
A
that.
player I loved. Growing up watching basketball, yeah, definitely Carmella Anthony and Iverson, which were my favorite players growing up.
Very
So like
nice.
obviously Kobe, LeBron, stuff like that, but those two especially, when they were together. Power forward, I've got Mr. Mountain Dew himself, Zion,
Zion.
Select, PSA 9, just a base. But again, these, like we've said last week, like the Select base stuff, when it was hobby only, apart like up until this year, I still think like the prints are so low compared to Prism and Optic and the other brands out there. I still think I think it's a play, to be honest. But you got to be a bit careful what you say is a play these days. But yeah, in my
pumping?
opinion,
What are you doing, huh? What
I'm
are you
not
doing
pumping
here?
anything.
What's,
That's the only
huh?
that's the only one
I
that's the
know
only
we're
one I've
doing
got.
starting five. I know we're doing starting fives for basketball, yeah, but buy Mac
Yeah.
Jones. All right, you have to buy Mac Jones. $2,000 a card. It's worth it.
Yeah, so those Zions at the moment, especially considering he's out and stuff. Hopefully he's back soon. Even though I don't think it's looking too good at the
I
moment.
think 1 week, Zion. I think. He's
Oh,
gonna
1
be
week
back.
is it?
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not so
Full
bad.
contact for training.
Yeah.
5-on-5
So-
stuff. So
Oh,
full
good.
on.
All right. Maybe
So-
we won't be off for as far as we think. And at my center, he's not a center, but I spoke to I asked the boys before. I go, can I play him as a center?
Yeah.
JJJ, Optic Shock, PSA 9. Has picked up a little bit in Jar's absence, I've got to say, over the last few games.
He's been good.
And then my
Needs
sixth
a little
man.
bit more.
Sorry?
Needs a little bit more, but
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
been good.
Definitely.
Very, very good.
Yeah. So hopefully can continue that with Jar there. And my sixth man from the Hawks. This is probably one of the nicest cards I own, to be honest. It is a Deandre Hunter fast break red optic rookie, PSA 9. That's out of 85.
Nice.
Hey, shout! Go have a look at some of his autos. I've seen this. There's some autos up on eBay that are relatively cheap. I think there was a rookie ticket. I chucked it in the watch list. It's I think it's only like $5 left, and it's I mean it's at $5, and it's about 18 hours to go. All right, it's on card auto, so yeah, definitely
worth a look. Player I really like. Unfortunately, he's always fucking injured, but if you can get some games together, like I feel like his cards are a chance to move up, especially if you get him pretty low. Right now is a good time being injured, if not during the off season. And that is my side.
Perfect. Great, man.
So, well, as we've spoken about briefly just before this, right before this, the way I interpreted the question we were talking about today in during the day in pre-pod, I thought when you said top 5, it sounds silly when I word it, but I thought top 5 meant, all right, what are the top starting 5 in terms of like in general, the entire hobby, like in terms of all the basketball cards that are available. I thought we are going to have a graphic up, and this is my starting 5. So, in my defense, I'm more of a soccer collector anyway.
Put your futsal 5 on the court.
So I don't really. I mean,
That works.
we could do futsal 5. I reckon I could scrape together a weird starting 5 for NBA, but it wouldn't look.
It'd just be like Grealish, Grealish, and Grealish.
You know what?
Maybe
I could.
Salah, Van Dijk.
It would be, but who would be the defense? Yeah, you'd have to have Van Dijk. Van Dijk would be in there. I don't have any keeper cards would be an issue. But
Donnarumma? You don't have Donnarumma? I thought you had
I do have a Donnarumma. No, I do. I'm sure I do.
Mate, I know Ant's collection better than Ant.
You do.
That was the funny thing when I was doing when we did the card 11 the other day on Sock Cards Collective. I didn't have any keeper cards that I'd bought. The only one I had was someone gave me a Kepa for free from Prism, so that was my keeper.
I saw that. That was so funny.
Yeah,
that's awful.
And to be honest,
go on.
I was gonna say when the guy sent it to me, I thought he was taking the piss because it was like when he was playing really badly and everything. But yeah, I don't know.
Kepa
came in handy.
On any dream team is just
came in handy.
But I guess it brings up a point. Like, what is your? Well, we can save it for another episode. But what's the top 5? I guess you can go this 2 ways. Top 5 in terms of what you would personally want to own, but then it could get too generic. Like people just say LeBron tops chrome and Jordan rookie.
Yeah.
But I was when I was thinking of the question when Domo said it today, I was thinking straight away. My brain went straight to like a Lucas Silva Prism, just because that's definitely got to be in anyone's 5 iconic. That's like the new age iconic. If you want to add the Jordan rookie, sure.
Jordan's definitely like that's your S card.
Yeah.
Done.
If you've got the 3 in terms of the 3 most iconic.
The Luka Doncic card that got bought for $4.5 million. I don't want that, but someone.
But would you say that's as iconic?
Was it
as
$4
the
million?
silver?
No, $2 million.
No, I'm good. I'm good at $4.5 million.
The 4.2.
No, the silver's
Yeah.
actually more iconic.
So
That
more
card, I
iconic.
understand.
You'd go Jordan rookie,
What about
LeBron tops chrome,
Mm-hmm.
Doncic silver,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got 2 spots.
You have a center. It'd be a center.
You have to have a Kobe rookie in there.
Well, you could play LeBron at
you can
power
play Kobe.
forward, so that's all right.
So say a Kobe tops chrome.
Oh yeah, the
Then
paper refractor.
What's your 1? What's your center?
The Giannis logo man rookie.
Actually,
Nah.
Giannis Silva. Giannis Silva would be that'd be your 5 in terms of top 5. Not like top 5 most iconic.
Yeah.
Like
It's
not
of
like
all
the
time.
most desired. It's not the most expensive. It's the ones that like at some point every collector, especially in NBA,
Shaq Beam
wanted
team.
that.
Shaq Beam team.
Shaq Beam team.
That's what everyone wants. Isn't that right,
What
Sauce?
else is there?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that
What else?
frustrates you. Like you just see
Kevin Durant, whiteboarder, mate, tops. Go buy all them as well.
I love it. What else?
KD.
On a side note, has anyone seen the price drop on those?
KDs? Yeah. I've been looking at them.
Is that the one you wanted to buy from a certain folder, Source? Or is it a different?
No, it's a different one. That was the black border, but even the black border is like it's cheaper. It's even cheaper.
I was looking for a black border 8, PSA 8. Just because I know how hard they are to grade, and 9s and 10s would be.
8s are so honestly, 8s are so. I reckon there's actually fun in collecting the 8s. And the reason why I say there's fun in collecting the 8s is because they're more attainable, and it's more attainable and easier to add it to your PC. So you can look at it in the future and be like, oh, I got it for a reasonable price. I didn't break the bank. You know what I mean? Even if to go and flip it, if it's an iconic card like something like this, eventually you'll make your money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the PSA 9s that were at one point like peaking around $500. I think that might even be
Dallas,
more than that. Yeah, $500. These white borders. This is obviously the one that if you're new to the hobby or you haven't been around, this is the one that Mr. Gary V shared on his socials. This card here, and it just skyrocketed after that, and we've seen a free fall pretty much since March till now. What are we down?
That's a huge 42%. Pop, isn't it?
7,000.
6 months.
I don't know what the 10 is. The funny thing about this is
the pop on is 7,000 and it's growing at 2% a month. The 10 is.
I wonder what the pop was when Gary was buying them. 2,000.
3,000, and let's have a look. So it peaked at around 2K.
Yeah.
And you could probably go back and see, like, if anyone did want to, if we did want to go back and scroll through his Instagram feed and see when he did post it and get that date and then come cross-reference it with the price up here. Like, it's no coincidence that happened. Like,
I think I have it saved. Hold on, I'll check.
Do you think Gary V is ever selling his collection?
At some point, yeah.
I reckon.
I mean,
he's got multiple copies of a lot of shit. So
I don't think it'll be anytime soon, though. I do believe him when he says like he's not going to sell it he's not going to sell in this sort of run of the market. He's going to sell it when it reboots in like another 20 years or something.
When
Interesting.
you'll sell it when you'll be able to scan your cards and they automatically become NFTs.
We'll be living in the metaverse by the time that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you were
100%
looking
we
at
will.
the black border, Lukey, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
KD.
It was the 21st of June 2020.
Paul.
21st of June 2020.
Hey, you can't hide anymore. It's down low.
Around here.
Damn,
May.
son.
There you go. It was right
21st.
there.
The thing about look at the jump once he bought it.
132. 21st of June 2020. Bang.
No,
232. And then the next
It
one
went
is
up,
335. It went down and
About
then
100
skyrocketed
US.
up to 400. Then, look, it had that same sort of pattern. Spiked up, came back down, found like a support, spiked up, came back down, found a support, spiked up, came back down, found a support, same thing. And then from that last run up where it came back down, it didn't find any support, and literally now it's at the price where last sold was 174. Could have even picked up one for 150. There's even one that sold for 100.
That's for the 9. I think he bought 10s.
That's for the 9. Yeah, that's for the 9. Oh, I mean, we can have a look at the 10 as well.
Go
Of course he was
21st
bought
of
10s,
June.
but it'll be even more amplified.
I reckon it's right there. No,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
And then
That's
look, it went up to 2K, man. Like 500 to 2K.
That's nuts.
All right. So
I was just
that's
reading a
interesting.
bit of his post here. Blue, some guys.
I'll have a look at the black while you go over that.
Yeah, his thoughts between buying the white border. It says here. I'm not going to read the first bit. He's just talking about how the hobby was blowing up. Durant, 2017 Topps base rookie PSA 10. The black background make this a hard card to grade it to 10, and Durant, in my opinion, is wildly interesting given the fact that he hasn't played all year, and when he comes back, he will still have a lot of scoring in the tank. He's 14th all time according to the new NBA the new ESPN rankings. And another ring or two, and he's in the top 10 easy. He's also ambitious, interesting, and creative. His life after basketball, I think that's meant to say, will keep him in the real world. The top scoring rookies have gotten expensive, but these at $450 to $500 feel like a $1,100 card to me in a year. All Topps base rookies have gotten hot. Look at Shaq. Rest of the cards and why I bought them will be in my stories. Typing now. Who's getting into the game?
Gary hasn't posted much about cards in so long. I know he said the other day, what was it?
I was going to say, a few weeks ago, he said something like he's been looking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to read some of the comments.
Cards.
You know cards, yeah.
The black border is definitely like more rare. Like the pop on the 10 is 137.
Wow.
Right. It's peanuts.
What's the price on the 9?
The price on the 10 is 4K, and the price on the 9 is 262. But the pop on the 9 on the black border is 1,332, and it's growing at 3.9% a month. But like it's been on a massive free fall. Like how much further does this go? Like this is on a 1-year low. Like if you believe in Kevin Durant and that he's going to go down as one of the greatest scorers and greatest players of the game, like 262 for a 9. I mean, if you don't got 4K for a 10, I mean, you'd rather buy the 9 of the black border because it's actually a more rare card. The white one was in everything. There was like white. You could get the white one in these packs where you would buy like a team set, and it had like the whole team set from Seattle Sonics for that year, and like there was a guaranteed Durant in every one. So you could just buy as many of those and you're guaranteed a Durant. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, when you think about when the white was in things like that and the black wasn't, and the black was more actually in the boxes of product, it just makes it overall a rarer card. And it's, when you break it down to, like, you were mentioning, Lukey, about the Prism and Select, it's the same theory.
Yeah.
You know, Select only was hobby exclusive. Prism had, retail, hobby, had everything. So, it's, there's going to be much more print run. So, it's the same sort of thinking.
It's going to be...
You would have thought. But what that tells me is Gary V overrules everything. Any logical thinking, whatever Gary V does, overrules it.
We're seeing that
True.
in everything, but in everything across the board, whatever the man touches, like you might as well just follow him and just be
how's
buying
your
up what he
how's your
touches.
12.5? Hey, apparently if you give it out to someone on Twitter, he's gonna also gift you some NFT. So I should tweet you, and so you could give me a book, and then you could potentially
No
win a free
shit.
NFT off Gary V. Yeah, bro. Like,
There
why
you
not?
go. I've already given 2 away. 2 copies are out. Given to a couple people that I know.
2
It's
NFTs
just-
coming for Anth.
We're gonna
Does it
start
come
tweeting.
signed? Because I want you to
Hopefully he
sign
gives
it.
it.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I did sign one of them, and I did give it away.
You
Yeah.
sign one.
I signed one. It was a departing gift, and I signed it. And someone was leaving the company. Signed it, gave it a little message. That
I
was it.
like that. I actually
Yeah.
like that.
They've come in handy. Or 10 to go. I got one right here actually.
Have you read it?
I'm about a quarter of the way through. I haven't found time to read it, but
What do you think so far?
you know what? I must say it's pretty good. It's an
Yeah.
interesting little book. It's well worded. Whoever's actually done, I mean, I doubt he did the actual writing himself.
Probably would have been
It's
edited,
obviously
heavily
it's
edited.
his thoughts, but the actual writer has done a very good job.
Yeah.
Like
To articulate it, hey?
to articulate it. Yeah, it's very good.
I like it.
I
Ah.
actually started. I was gonna say this is sort of on topic, sort of not. I started reading Mamba Mentality today.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
Literally
I've
read the
read
first
that.
few pages today. Yeah, it's good.
Solid book. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, it was alright. Again, I'm only a few pages in, but should be good.
All right, so we're going to move onto some soccer chat during the week. Ballon d'Or. It was funny on Soccer Card Collective on the Monday. 3 of us here, myself, Sauce, and Luke, said we'd love Lewandowski to win it, but too bad Messi's going to win, regardless of what we think. Vincent said he thought that Lewandowski was going to win, but he wouldn't be surprised if Messi got it anyway. And we woke up the following morning and Messi had won it. And it really wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a surprise. So, and then backed up with that was also the guy from the French press who's a part of the nomination for the Ballon d'Or, coming out and releasing a statement, literally taking shots at Ronaldo, saying that the only reason he wants the Ballon d'Or is he just wants to end his career with more than Messi, which is fine. He probably does, but he's never said that. So you can't assume things either. So Lewandowski doesn't get a Ballon d'Or last year because they cancelled it, which was just stupid anyway. They should have just awarded it to him. He didn't get it this year, but he got a consolation prize. So he got the little participation award for the best striker in the world. So he was like a big man about it, you know what I mean? And he went up there and humbly accepted the award. But deep down inside, he knows that award's a piece of shit. So just your thoughts, boys, on the whole.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. You put in a season like that at Bayern. When did they win the Champions League? That was not last season.
It was when he was meant to win it last year, they'd won the Champions League in that season.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, that one there, that's a clear win for him.
And then they say that they're not giving an award.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like they just don't want to give it to him. But yeah, like, I guess kudos to Messi for winning again. Jorginho came in third there after his Euro and his Champions League win.
That was sad.
I know that I keep comparing Ronaldo and Messi because their moves. Yeah, they've moved to different clubs and stuff. But it really, honestly, the Lewandowski thing really has pissed me off. I understand he plays Bundesliga and he does what he does, but they've won all these cups. And for a guy that plays for Poland, we discussed this on Monday, he actually played really well in the Euros. It's just, that's his nation. That's what he's got. Yeah, but I'm going to say it again. What has Messi done? Like, I understand he won the Copa America. I get that. I completely get that. But since then, what has he actually done? He has been horrendous. He's been genuinely out of that top 5. top 6, Ronaldo included, because Ronaldo hasn't been great. He's been very good in Champions
Ronaldo's
League.
been better than Messi.
Yeah,
this
he has.
season.
Yeah, he has.
But
But
it's based on last season, though.
I understand. But if we're doing that, Lewandowski's just been consistent and dominated.
But they were never going to give it to him.
I know, but this is why it's just stupid.
I think that the whole award system is just. It's not.
It's flawed.
It's very flawed. Like they need to reform it now. It's like it's become too.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Like everyone knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, but like this is where it's funny. Cristiano, I don't know. You boys probably do know. You don't know, but Cristiano Ronaldo has all time the most votes in the history of the Ballon d'Or ever. To anyone that's ever been voted for, he has the most.
Wow, no, I
ever.
actually didn't know that.
And he has 5, and he has the most. So what that tells me is it's becoming exactly like the NBA MVP award. LeBron could have won 6 in a row. Let's stop beating around the bush and being like, it's not over exaggerating. He could have won 6 straight. He could have won 7 straight, 8 straight. He was by far the best guy by a mile. But the narrative is you can't always give it to the same guy. So, like you pick up the trend. We start giving it to some Euro players. We gauge some interest over there in this market and that market. Like, it's so agenda driven. It's actually hilarious.
Hold on, is that a shot at Giannis?
No. Giannis is good. No, but what I'm saying is like they can pick and choose. Like last year, Curry was very
out of my boy. Giannis.
No. But you know what I mean?
Ant's about to slap you through the screen.
No.
What are you trying to say?
No. Giannis is good. No, but what I'm saying in general is just like, it's just
sorry. It was an easy shot.
I know. I'm just frustrated with the whole thing because I feel sorry for the bloke, like for Lewandowski. I genuinely feel so sorry for him.
It was a bit awkward when he's sitting there, like, and Messi saying, "Listen, like, you deserve last year's trophy. Like, I'm getting this year's, but you know that you deserve. Everyone else knows you deserve last year." And for them not to like turn around and instantly say, "Okay, let's just give him last year's trophy. Like, let's do this the fair way. Give him last year's trophy. Then that way he's got one at home." On the record books, it says he's got one, and just wrap it up. That was the perfect chance for them to give Lewandowski's one, at the same night they give Messi's one. It's perfect. So it's like it couldn't have been written any easier for them.
Or even take into consideration the 2 years and just award one.
Yeah, but like
then Messi doesn't get it.
It's even easier
exactly.
if they give it. Yeah, they give it to Messi, they give it to Lewandowski, one each, you're done.
Give one to Ronaldo just to get him.
In saying that, I was having a look at just the criteria and stuff like that. It says the jury members are told to consider 3 main criteria when making their choices. Number 1, I don't know if this is in order or I don't know if this is in order of like importance, but it says number 1, individual and collective performances during the year. Number 2, players' class, talent, and fair play. And number 3, players' career. So basically, it looks like Messi's won it off number 3.
But it's a silly way of judging a award. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know why number 3 is even in. I don't know why number 3 is even in there.
I don't know.
Like, can you imagine they did that for the MVP? Like, imagine they did that for the MVP. It's like, Giannis had a great season, but LeBron's had a better career so far. Let's give it to LeBron. Like every year. Imagine that was a constant.
Like he'd win it. He'd win it. It would have won 10 in a row if that was the case.
It doesn't make sense. And the worst part is, as your career goes on, the more that you've won, it keeps compounding. That's why they've got this big problem with, if it's not Messi, it's Ronaldo. If it's not Ronaldo, it's Messi. And then randomly they've got like Modric in there. Yeah.
That's why, as much as we talk
Fuck
about
that
AFL,
award anyway.
AFL's like a small sport compared to these, but the way they do the Brown, though, I actually don't mind.
It's actually voted by the officials, I guess.
Compared to this,
there is the other FIFA. Is it FIFA award?
The
Puskas.
Is it
Puskas?
No.
Isn't that best goal?
No.
Oh, that's
goal
is
of
that,
the year.
Yeah.
Is that goalie?
Best goal of the year.
Goal.
Oh, best goal.
Who won that, actually? I didn't check.
Award.
Let me have a look.
There's
some
this
cracking
one.
nominations.
It's called the best FIFA awards, and it's basically voted.
Oh, it hasn't been announced yet.
It's named. I think it's done by the. I should just make sure I get this right, but I'm pretty sure it's given out by the coaches, the players, the press, and and I think fans have a little bit of a say, but it's like equally split. And last year, sure enough, Lewandowski won it.
Yeah.
Year before, you've got. It's only been around for 4 years, but year before you got Messi, Van Dijk came in second. It's a very balanced. It's a very fair way of awarding it. So
It's a sham.
In saying that, like the federations have their own sort of player of the year as well, don't they? Didn't Jorginho win UEFA player of the year?
Jorginho should win a. Jorginho should win a fucking trophy. Like, let's be honest here. Like,
we're not talking about Jorginho. I'm off of him at the moment, as you know, Luke.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
Jorginho.
off of him.
You're off him. He should be your favorite player at the moment, mate.
Why?
After that touch, that terrible touch.
No, I'm off of him. I'm not gonna
ran him down.
I'm not gonna forgive him until Italy qualifies for the World Cup. If they don't qualify for the World Cup, that's it. He's done. I'm putting him in the same category as you know who. I'm not mentioning his name on this podcast.
Surely
yeah, I am. I don't care.
Surely
you're third
not.
in the Ballon d'Or. I don't care if you're third in the Ballon d'Or.
Third in the Ballon Oh, he's on the screen. He's on the screen.
I really am.
Third in the Ballon d'Or, UEFA Player of the Year,
and great at missing penalties.
Yeah,
by kicking them at the same time
for his club.
I don't understand.
Oh, when are these playoffs on? Because I don't think I'm going to watch it. I don't want to watch it.
I'll be sick. I'm going to be physically ill the whole time watching Italy play.
I can just see them not going through. Honestly. I can see it happening.
I can too. European champions don't make it in, and I can also see Portugal not making it. I can see the two teams that they're backed up against upsetting them. Just imagine that. North Macedonia and the other team.
Oh man,
get the job done.
When is it? I'm just trying to find when it is.
Make me physically ill.
The draw. Oh, hold on. Keep talking, boys, while I'm doing this.
We're pretty much done and dusted it.
Hold on. So they're going to play each other because from what I can see, can you share my screen?
Yeah, they're in the same group.
Yeah. So Portugal play. Is that Turkey? Portugal play Turkey, Italy play Macedonia, and then the winners play each other.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But fucking
one or the other
is.
Yeah, only one's going through.
Yeah, no, you boys, Italians are done. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
Oh man.
No, I prefer Italy in there than Portugal because Portugal's going to do shit all. Let's be honest.
Oh, here we go.
The Euros was anything to go off. They're not doing anything at the World Cup.
It's not going to be until the 24th of March. So we've got a bit of time.
I'll tell you what, Italy, you better start getting on your steroid cycle right now. Peptides, blood doping. I don't care what you have to do. Cheat to get in there. I don't care.
Lie, cheat, and steal.
Go do Eddie Guerrero. Go see the Russian Federation. I don't really care. Work it out.
They're done. Ronaldo's going to breeze through.
I can just see him going full goat mode and just killing everyone. Literally, just qualifying them on his own back.
Goat mode. He's going to go beat Italy, World Cup, round of 16. He's going to take out a monster team. He'll take out France in the round of 16.
I hope he takes out Argentina in the round of 16.
Takes out Messi. And he retires on the spot. It's just fuck the last year at United. I'm done. I'm sick of this shit. I'm not getting benched by Carrick ever again in my life. I'm done. That's it. That's a fairy tale.
It's so shit. Like either Italy's gonna miss out or Ronaldo's gonna miss out. Like sucks. That's so shit.
I know.
And Haaland's not there either. That's the real controversy.
But Pulisic is there, so who really? Well, not yet, but he will be. That's all that matters.
You reckon? That's bullshit. Wait, either Italy or Ronaldo is going to miss out, and Pulisic just go to the World Cup.
If anyone wants to see
Fuck it.
one of the greatest reactions ever, just go watch the Soccer Card Collective YouTube video when Source brings up Pulisic's prices.
The latest
Just
episode,
Vincent's
number
reaction.
Vincent's reaction. Honestly, I've never seen him react like that in my life. It literally looked like he was about to quit the hobby on the spot.
He was almost out. He was almost
his face. He took his hat off. He was just like, "What is happening?" He was in disbelief. He was about to quit the hobby. It was so funny. All right, boys. Fire or flame? Who wants to kick it off?
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll go first.
Oh, you go first. You go first. Yeah.
Quick fire to the main man, George Kambosos Jr. Massive upset win. Massive. Massive's not even an understatement. He was 13-1 in the States, 7-1 here because we, back our boys. But he beat Teofimo Lopez to come. I think it is undisputed. I think there's one belt missing, but he's undefeated, undisputed, lightweight boxing champion in the world. It's the biggest boxing win in Australian boxing history by far. Like, it's out of this world. You got Rogan tweeting about him. He's on FaceTime with Jake Paul today. He's just
Was he really
king of the world right now. He's, in terms of from 0 to 100, that's the biggest jump he can take. And good on him. Put in the hard work. That's sick. It was a very good feeling watching that. It was a good fight as well. Came back
and you've met him, haven't you, in person?
I've met him. I have met him in person at East Gardens. Shook his hand, and that would have been so long ago.
You were the inspiration to him as well. It would have been 5 years ago.
Fucking.
I
shot him a message 5 years ago as well. He responded to that. But when I met him would have been while I was at school, at least 8 years ago. I remember walking past him and just being like, good fight on the weekend type of thing. And now to see where he is, that's crazy. Good on him.
Is East Garden like the equivalent of Northland for us?
I don't know. Is it
You
a
reckon?
whole?
What's East Garden like?
East Garden is just like a mediocre shopping centre.
Northland.
With all the mums go to do their shopping.
Yeah, it's Northland.
There's nothing stand out there. There's no Louis Vuitton.
It's just like
Northland.
Kmart and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
That's it. It's Northland. Yeah, it's Northland. or maybe even Plenty Valley. Plenty Valley, Westfield.
No, Plenty Valley got upgraded, bro.
Oh, yeah, the food area.
Yeah, it's true.
The shops are still...
This is the
average
food
shopping centre
area.
in Melbourne, not going to lie. Plenty Valley, Westfield.
On next episode of Crunch Time, we rate all
review.
the...
Do you want to
clear all of the shopping centres in Sydney and Melbourne.
A tier system of the shopping centres would be elite.
What's your best one in Sydney?
Oh, it's tough. It'd be between Bondi and people would get controversial about it. There's a controversial.
Nah, you know what we'll do? You know what we're gonna do, boys?
Bondi's a better shopping centre than Sydney City, and that's gonna piss a lot of people off.
Wait, what's there? What's a Bondi? What's your pros and cons?
They got all the elite fashion, Louis, Gucci. They got all that. They've got the good food court. They got the shit food court as well. So it's got a mix of both. Like most.
It's like Doncaster. It's like Doncaster.
You know what I mean? Like
I reckon it sounds like a Chadstone though.
Yeah, it's a bit like Chadstone. That's what I was going to say.
High end, does it?
It is.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's Chadstone because I've been to Chadstone. It's got the the elite shops and the elite I'm going to go have a coffee down there, but it's also got like if you want to go have Macca's, you go have Macca's.
Yeah,
we should literally rank them, and
balance.
Then, boys, we should actually rank them next week, and then say who we see shopping there as like players. Like,
players. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Like
you know where I'm putting. You know where I'm putting one man.
Pulisic shop at East Gardens. But like Beckham and stuff would go to Bondi and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Haaland's definitely at Bondi.
Nah, See, Haaland's more of like he's like what we call like a shy boy. He looks the Aussie bit. He's got the parts. And put in. He'll go to Miranda. Miranda's like East Gardens. It's a little bit better. It's for the like a diehard Aussies. They're down there.
We'll say that's somewhere out Essendon, I'd say.
Yeah,
Not
Airport
Essendon.
West.
Not
Airport
Essendon,
West.
The Aussies.
yeah. Yeah, we'll say Essendon.
Airport. We're doing it. We're doing it. We've lost the plane.
Oh,
but
man,
we're
it's
doing
so
it.
good.
Right. Anyone else got a fire or flame?
Did you guys have one? Well, I got one up.
You
I
go
haven't
for it,
got
Luke.
one.
Mine was just, I think I talked about it a few weeks ago, but it's just Top Shot again. Just Series 1 Top Shot. That's Trey Young's debut out of 2,978. A month ago, it was 520 US. At the moment, it's 364. Some stats here, down 8% this week, down 1% in the last 24 hours. It just doesn't seem to be really holding any value at the moment. Where the bottom is, I'm not really sure, but maybe just something to keep tabs on. That's one I just keep in my favorites just to look at every day where it's sort of going. But again, a lot of that, it seemed to be like when Series 3 came out, I don't know if people were just buying packs or whatever, but Series 1 seems to be going down in price, especially the debuts and the higher mints, which in Series 1's only out of like 3,000 or something like that, just under. So yeah, I think that's worth a look at the moment, especially if you're into NFTs and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Sauce,
Nice.
you got anything?
Well, considering I'm happy to talk a bit more about NFTs and crypto and stuff on this show. We can go two ways with this, but crypto, the sector is popping off play to earn games. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, Google it. Play to earn games. Do your research. I genuinely think in the next 5 years, it's not going to make sense for people to spend time on games that aren't play to earn, that don't reward the user base. So, ultimately what the whole premise is, your attention is worth money. So wherever you put your attention in any game, you will be compensated in the form of a cryptocurrency, which in sense is money because you can then swap that to then get fiat currency to buy yourself, a Big Mac or something, right? So at the end of the day, it's money, right? Reality, you can buy, if you can get that somehow
Pizza.
to buy a coffee,
Bitcoin,
pizza, whatever, it's money, right? Yeah, it's crypto, but it's money because it can be used to purchase real life items. As well as stuff in the metaverse, if that's what your fancy is. But play to earn games, ladies and gents, yeah, I think it's going to revolutionize the way gaming, what gaming is. I'm not sure whether PlayStation is going to release another PlayStation after the PS5. Sorry, they
PSA 5.
Yeah, I was going to say PSA 5.
That's what they're giving. That's what they're crossing at the moment.
Do you reckon they're grading consoles yet?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
how about you grading consoles?
But I would
is on-
honestly, I'd buy a PS5 and just leave it unopened because there might be a chance that they grade the box.
the box.
No. Go on with this. Go on with that thought source. What were you going to say? They're not going to make another PlayStation.
Yeah, well, look, I don't know if this is 100% true, but there was words that PlayStation 5 was going to be the last console that PlayStation creates. Now, whether that means that they know that the revolution in gaming is coming and that they're going to have to potentially adapt, that they might be making another console that's essentially just like a computer that connects to your screen, which is what PlayStation 5 is anyway, that allows you to, play to earn, right? They won't go out of the console business. They'll just reform and call it something else and
That's right here.
tap into this market.
Here's your console. Here's your PS6, mate. Right here.
Yeah, the eyes, your goggles, your virtual.
I've got the the base model that everyone just wears in normal society.
Glasses.
But if you haven't realized, they've already got
the blue light versions.
They've got the
Top that,
They've actually got all the technology there. already.
I was just, as you're saying, Source, about play to earn and stuff like that. I was just thinking how far off is, say, FIFA and EA and stuff developing play to earn through FIFA and all those sports games, 2K and stuff like that.
Well,
Next year?
they've lost the license to FIFA.
Yeah.
Like,
This
they
is
don't have
why-
the-
Not just FIFA. I just mean in general, like sports games and games in general. I wonder how far off they are.
Well, there's
2
games
years.
already that are doing, but it's more like the games are all. They're all indie games. What you would say?
That's what I mean. I
within
mean,
the,
like the
indie
big,
game. It's not like a
yeah.
mainstream game that we're known. For instance,
Yeah.
like a Grand Theft Auto that we've
That's
seen around
what I was
forever,
sort
or
of
a
getting.
FIFA
Yeah.
or a 2K. I don't really know,
I
but I
explained it terribly. Yeah, but that's what I meant.
yeah,
like
they're
those big
aware of it. They are
mainstream
aware of
games.
it.
Yeah.
companies like EA Games and Ubisoft, which if anyone doesn't know who Ubisoft are, they're a massive game company. They've created big games. I think they've created Assassin's Creed, God of War. I think they created that game as well. So they've created massive games. So they're talking about it. They're aware of it. So yeah, it's something that's on the forefront. So that's why I say that's my fire. I think the gaming industry is going to get turned up on its head. And if you do your research and know where you can potentially make investments into coins or cryptocurrencies that are involved in these games, and then you can profit. Why not? I mean, anyone out there, this is I'm just going to leave it on this. Go look up AXS coin. AXS, that is a play to earn coin that is used within a game called Axie Infinity, and I think it's worth $125. And you could have bought that
US now.
140 US. And if you bought that on a seed sale or a IDO sale price, which is like the first offering of that coin, it was 10 cents per coin.
Far out.
You do the math.
That's nutty.
How long ago was that seed period?
About a year ago.
Axie Infinity's been around for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah. Wow.
On that note, we could have an island, but we don't. So on to
The double
bigger and
coverage
better
island.
things. We could actually drop something to look at each week in the crypto space to end the show.
Okay.
So
yeah,
Axie Infinity, don't need to look at that now because it's already at what it is. Is there anyone that wants to drop something to look
Mine
at?
was semi-related. Top Shot semi-related.
Flow is actually
Flow,
something to look at. It got to $30. It's at $12 at the moment. So
yeah,
it's got
that's a good
NFL
shout.
dropping. It's got La Liga dropping.
UFC as well.
UFC.
Yep.
Maybe not a bad time to buy into some Flow.
I still think Mana and Sand.
You're just giving three plays, bro.
Nah, Mana and Sand.
Yeah, Mana and Sand are the ones.
One of those two will. I think Sand, in terms of market cap, has more room, even though it's the higher price. Like just based on
the
market
cap doesn't even matter, man. I'll tell you right now, the
Nah.
market cap doesn't matter because they can just do this fucking coin halving and then create more coins. So it's all fucking, the whole market cap thing is all flutter, mate, because they can fucking do these, like Bitcoin, and does this halving every 2 years. Then they ends up creating more supply, so then you can get another decimal point on the extra decimal points on the overall coin. So like it really, the whole market cap fiat thing, it doesn't really mean anything when they can do these things within the code and halve coins. So I mean, I used to think like that as well, but it's it doesn't, it's not really that big of a factor, or it really isn't.
Even more so, even regardless of market cap, I still think Sand is a good product. It's a good buy. It hasn't launched yet. It's got potential to be.
What I was thinking with Sand is, when does it come out? When's it officially launched?
I think it's
meant
to be February.
I thought it was in the last few days. The first
That's
version.
the alpha.
Okay.
That's the alpha.
So it's the alpha. Then they'll probably get testing off that. And then they usually release a beta, which then will be open to public. Usually there's like a public
Alpha's
beta.
in 12 days.
That's the beta's in 12 days.
Alpha is in 12 days.
Alpha.
Oh, actually no. So when this airs, it'll be 11, 10, 9.
No, it'll finish in 12 days.
Oh, finishes in 12 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
so
expect
right now to get an alpha pass, I think it costs 2 Ethereum.
Whoa.
So,
Wow, really?
yeah.
Fuck. That's a fair bit.
Which low key, I'm kind of considering, because you do get your investment back in sand, I'm pretty sure, or at least a portion of it.
Okay.
So
And you can start building and doing stuff on there.
exactly.
It's not a bad.
Exactly.
If you have a plan going into it, it's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
The thing I was thinking is how much more traction is this going to get? Are people going to start playing this on Twitch? Are they going to get the biggest Twitch streamers to start
Probably.
playing on the game?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. That was the first thing I thought. But how far off that is as well is another question.
Time will tell, my boys. Time will tell. But keep an eye on it, ladies and gents. There's a couple there. Mana, Sand, and Flow. So there you go. On that note, I'm Don with Sauce, Luke, and Anth. It's crunch time coming up big when it counts, and peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch Time coming up big when it counts.